Okay, now we're in the last one, the most recent loss. So for this one, again, I'm going to have to be learning alongside the replay. But you did ask for any feedback and, you know, just like another perspective, a second pair of eyes. So I think I can give that. And you never know. I mean, I just have the way that I played the game, and that's what I can fucking offer. I think this is you. I'm not 100% sure. This is something I've never done, but I've played with pennies on domination plenty of times. Alright, so we got a BP behind us. That's something I'm picking up on. Oof. Pretty nice. I think the BP definitely made some mistakes there, like just like kind of being caught up in here and then getting caught right there. I think he probably tried to hit him, or maybe you're gonna put some mines down right there or something like that. I mean, seemed to go pretty well there. Nice, man. And it's good, like suppressive fire, and they're scared of getting trapped. It's pretty nice. Alright, now we got his ass again. Okay, so that's really lucky that we have a team who can just kill BP, or maybe the BP's playing badly. Because we did just totally ignore him. Now it's like, I guess as Penny, we gotta like set up our mines and stuff. Yeah, potentially people on our team could have died from that. Because the BP is like an instant kill type. There's a bit of a risk and reward there, but it seemed like he wasn't even a very good BP. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, we definitely got in trouble. I was like talking, but we got in trouble at some point during this time. So she went behind us, and I guess the recording's starting to get messed up, but yeah, we're throwing mines on that thing. Doing that, then we're going over to the side right here. So let's check on what's happening. Oh, where's all the stuff at, bro? Okay. Okay, so I guess we're getting pushed back. Everything seems fine. It was just like this guy did something weird, basically. He tried to get through here like this. That was not working. Got the shield right here, and everybody collapses on him. I think we might have been trying to trap the Emma in her diamond form. So yeah, that's another example of like a in-game knowledge check to like react to it. I don't 100% know if you're doing that, but yeah. Okay, so they overran us. I think, yeah, they used okay, that was ours. So I don't know what's happening here. Well, oh yeah, I mean, we already have 5v6, so I guess it's fair, yeah. That's crazy, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's just like a luck circumstance there to get diffed by that. I mean, we could probably look at their gameplay and say, like, well, now that we know that that stuff does that, we need to play that a little differently, but yeah. But not a bad start, though. We got some time on the board. Using Emma now. And then, yeah, so we have a Cyclops. We have a Elsa. We have a Thor. I'm just not thinking of their names, am I? Loki and whatever the fuck that is. Luna. Alright, yeah, we got the annoying Moon Knight, another Emma, yada yada. Okay, cool. This is a domination match. Slightly dicey there, yeah. I was thinking like basically could have died there just with the way that was going. So I probably would have tried to take cover and go back more or something like that. Just cause, man, I don't know. You can just get blown up. So now they used that, didn't get a kill from it, and we used our Loki thing. And like that's a good example right there too. You know, Loki I guess didn't feel confident that he was gonna be able to heal you, so then he went ahead and blew his like big ability. I mean, maybe they needed healing too. Oh, okay. It's different because okay, never mind what I just said. That does not fit because he saved everybody from this. That's dope. I guess that's kind of what he did. That's pretty cool. Okay, nice. But yeah, I was gonna make a point about like if he was protecting you, then like that's you know what I mean. But that's not what happened at all. He just also gave you healing. And now we're using healing ultimates. Yeah, so another circumstantial thing. Nice getaway. Oof. Rough, because why didn't we pick up the health back if we were going to stay down here? So this is actually a rank diff right here because, well, I don't know. He collapsed on us too, so I'm not sure all of what you were thinking and stuff and what you're trying to avoid. One thing, I mean, we probably could have picked it up in the first place, but I don't mind skipping it to get over here as fast as possible. And then we had the option to get up here and get out. And, you know, find our way to healing and kind of regroup and stuff. And then when you found this guy, then you like challenged him, but like this guy's really strong and you're like half health, so you need to at least get this and like work around the pillar a lot and then try. I think you can squeak out the win on the 1v1, but only if you pick this up. That was kind of what I was thinking, but we'll watch it back because I think of all the things that have happened, I guess this is more like an actual clear example. See, I thought you were gonna go straight up there. Okay, maybe you saw him and decided it's not worth it. But yeah, at this point you're trapped. Okay, so I didn't see this guy, so that's my bad. Yeah, but I think I'm not really sure what the plan was though from like the very start, right? So that was unfortunate that happened. And then like, oh yeah, look at that. Same. We'll go ahead and review them as well. Like, what happened to them? She went down to save you, basically, but that made no sense to do because you're going to be surrounded by enemies. So that's crazy how the thing that happened to you was like unfortunate circumstance or whatever. I mean, but then like once we know that it happens, now we can avoid that. But we just call it unfortunate at first. And then, I mean, I wanted you to go up here. I think that makes sense, but maybe you even knew about this. I don't know. But like, so then she went down to save you thinking that was going to work, but the healing ultimate doesn't go long enough and she's just dropping down into enemies. Like that was the whole thing that was bad about you dropping down there, was that it would like made you vulnerable since you just dropped that. So that like one thing caused the other thing to happen. That's pretty interesting. And that again just kind of like goes to the point of we just like want to make as least mistakes as possible all the time, so that way we don't have to deal with any extraneous circumstances. Let's see what's happening in here. Moon Knight ultimate. He's gonna die maybe. Nice. Not a bad way to rejoin the match here, but they do have significant progress, so we pretty much have to get it this time. Use that early again. I don't know if he had a good reason to or not, but it's kind of too bad because we want to get on the point. All right, looks good though. Dominant, aggressive gameplay. Knocked her down. I was kind of thinking keep the high route, and we could have got like a different kind of drop on him. But instead we dropped down right here. So that's just kind of what I was thinking, was we could go, you know, do something from over here, because I see you're doing the ultimate. But yeah, let's see what happens. Got a kill, really nice. Both the healers are, I think that's a healer, are not in the match, but this guy does get the advantage of being up there right next to the healer. Nice. That's happening. Nice to go ahead and tank that with the healing ultimate. Really close. Nice. Stick with it. Get it done. Alright, ended up working out. So what are we thinking right now? What do we want to do? What do we expect them to happen? So if we want to challenge that high ground, I mean, maybe you have a different thinking, but if we want to challenge the high ground, we just like boom, take this, and then we can kind of be up here, and then like we're not gonna have access to healing, so we're gonna have to pop down pretty quickly once they do damage to us. But just kind of pointing that out. All right, so that was our teammate. Apparently, you can do that across there. That's cool. And what, you got to kill off that? Nice, that's cool. Nice, focus the diving tank. Kind of surprising she didn't die. I guess she got enough heals, or teammates just didn't really go after her. And there's the Loki heal. Alright, now it's a mess. They gotta do our backline fast. But wait. I get, god damn it, I got the colors confused again. Alright. Blue team. Yeah. So it's just her kind of going back there, and then now she's not. Nice with the ultimate. Alright, we're having a damage problem though, right? Like, everybody's just kind of hanging around and they're at full health all the time. So what the hell happened from these other people's perspective on that? You know what it might be? It might be this Moon Knight up here. So, I mean, what you're doing made sense if we were just playing this game right here. But somebody's able to damage these guys and make them scared. That's why none of them are out here, you know, damaging people. That's pretty interesting. So let's watch it, or let's just watch it from his perspective and see if he's getting a bunch of hits on the enemies or some shit. Alright. Look at that, man. And then like the Hulk is scared, Loki's scared, these guys are scared. Oh yeah. So considering what we just saw, now we can go back and see we can look at the gameplay. So here we are. So we just protected that from happening. So yeah, we're trying to like fight these guys, but they have like just full advantage because we have like literally no team with us. It's kind of crazy how that happened. They all just kind of like bunkered up and protected each other and stuff. So, and it's kind of wild how, I mean, it pretty much was all due to this guy. I mean, I loved playing Moon Knight, you know. I didn't always play him, but like sometimes I played him for sure. Yeah. Because who else? I mean, I guess this guy. Yeah. So now let's see from our perspective, could we tell that this was happening? I mean, I assume other stuff too, but like the Moon Knight, I guess, is kind of the main one. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely see him right there. That was enough. Because I can't really, I could hear his shots after that time when we could see him, but before that I couldn't really hear him or anything. But then once we saw him, that does actually matter. So I guess we should have used our shield on him. Like, being a Moon Knight player, one of the worst things, it's actually why it's a pain to go against Emma sometimes, because the shield comes up so often, and you know, makes it so you can't do anything on Moon Knight. But Moon Knight can put out some tremendous pressure. So that's I think that was definitely something we could have done there. And then that would have forced him, he probably would have, you know, maybe he would have tried to flank, or maybe he would have dropped down, and then this problem would have been circumvented. Pretty interesting. Took a while to find something, but yeah, I definitely found something.